Hello and welcome to my review of Record Free Genesis. I do not know anyone who is starring in this film. I am sorry. Now, Record Free Genesis is a sequel to Record and Record 2, which they say you don't have to see to get this one, so I went in, opened, and I hated this film. I despised this film. I'll get into the reasons why. Let me start with the acting. Now, I'm going to go into the subtitles since this is a foreign film, and I can't really judge the acting. But the subtitles, there were times where they wrote out the subtitles in Spanish. Why would Americans, or any other language besides Spanish, watching this, why would you write something in Spanish if we can't understand it? Do you not want us to hear the line? Do you not want us to know what they're saying? Is it supposed to be secret? Well, you know what? You're trying to tell a story, and that's not going to help. And now let me get into the cinematography. The directing, I'll get into that after I get into the cinematography. The cinematography, it looks like it is a video game cinematic the whole time. I mean, really, that's what it looks like. It looks like a video game cinematic. And let me get into the directing. I gotta mention something before I move on to the directing. This film starts out as a found footage movie, then it goes to a normal type of film without the found footage, then it goes back to found footage, then it goes back to normal. Be consistent! Be consistent! Let me get into the directing. I think he really, what I can tell of acting, I don't know. I just think he kind of laid on the cheese fest a bit too much, which can be good if done right, but he laid it on way too much. Maybe he was trying to make a fun film, but in the end he didn't. Let me get into the part that was the most awful. Not the writing. The writing was fine. I'll get into that in a second as well. There was a few things that I hated, but the pacing. This film is so slow. It's such a slow film. I mean, I have never seen a zombie movie that was this slow. Never, ever, 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 ever. I mean, really, this is one of the slowest films I've seen all year. Not the worst, but one of the slowest. Let me get into the writing, because there were some things that I hated here, too. These zombies, they're smart enough to climb up ladders, which some zombies can't do if you're familiar with zombie lore. They can hunt down millions of people, but they can't defend themselves from a prey. I understand they're supposed to be demon zombies and the power of God hurts them, but what if they were, but even the normal demons in this film, if it's all about, you know, demons and zombies and all that, I'm sorry if that was a spoiler, I did not really know. Again, haven't seen any of y'all films, I don't know if you already know that, so if it was, I am sorry. But, you can't stand up to a single prayer. You are the worst zombies ever. Not to mention the survivors. These people would never survive the zombie apocalypse. How they did, they just ran. And that can be done well, like in The Warriors. Most of it involves running away and chase scenes on foot. The action, some of it's done bad. Yes, there are good scenes, like in the, you know, the stalls in the bathroom. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about in The Warriors. That's an awesome fight scene, but most of the other fight scenes in that movie aren't done well. But the chase scenes are done well, and the characters are interesting. In this film, they're not. I mean, the characters, they just throw you into them like you're supposed to know them. Maybe I was, but they said I can go into this not seeing any of the previous films. They say it takes place between the two films, and that has no real connection, but that is a lie. I hated this movie. I really, really hated this film. And not to mention, there was no action in this film at all. at all. There was like one fight scene. There were barely any. There's no climax. The climax is this really, touching moment. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but this movie's not good. It's really, really dull. It's just boring. It's boring. I don't feel for the characters. I don't care if they die or not. This film is awful. I'm going to give this film an F. That is my lowest grade. I will give that film. I stand by that. I stand by it. Please like, favorite, and subscribe for more reviews.